Nestled between Tony Gwynn Drive and Trevor Hoffman Way, this is Petco Park, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And getting the start, Randy Vasquez. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And that misses. And the count is 3-1. Slap the other way, foul. That one out to right. Makes a nice running catch. One up, one down. Here's Mookie to hit. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Fair ball.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Turned on it nicely, definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
And misses inside.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Ranging back, reaching for it, and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Betts off of first with 2 away.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Back here in San Diego and towing the slab, number 78.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. The 1-2. That one missed. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Tatis waits. That one 95 to finish him off. Luis Arraez stands in. And 1-2.
1 ball.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true.
Ball in.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Machado. Off the mark there. 3-1 now. Man at first, one away. And now a full count.
I got 3-2.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Hernandez raging back towards the wall. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab.
No, that takes a lot of concentration to haul it in when you know that wall is about to stop you in your tracks. Really nice play and nice focus right there.
2 outs. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
The 2-2 on the way. And he chases that one. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. All set for the start of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Merrill on the move. He's got it. 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2nd inning here, no score. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, Gavin Sheets. The 1-1. That clips the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Batting 6.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Bogart.
Line drive, base hit right field. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And makes the grab. And there are 2 down. Now batting Tyler Wade.
The left fielder, Tyler
Bogaerts, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is outside. Throw over to first. Bogaerts dives back.
Ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Ripped on a line. He makes the grab, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Tommy Edman. The 2-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the catcher, Dalton rushing. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. On the ground to first, Sheets takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Miguel Rojas.
Oh, and that liner got him. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the third out. The inning is over. Set for the bottom of the third. So digging in now for San Diego, Martin Maldonado.
Maldonado.
Ball and a strike. The pitch. That's down and in. And that's off the inside edge. 3-1. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Still tied at 0, last of the third. First offering, runner goes. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Luis Arias, the next to hit. That clips the corner. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now Machado up here.
Number 13.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that drops in for a strike.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one down the line, and foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Digging in, Jackson Merrill. That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. Maldonado rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. Now the second run is in. It's 2-zip.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Merrill on at second with 2 down. Back up the middle and a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. We'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
That one a little bit high, and the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
This one in the air. And that's the inning. Back here at Petco Park as we go to the top of the fourth. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it over to Sheets. And a quick out, number one. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Outside. Now 3-1.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a...
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
The center fielder.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. That one the other way.
Now batting, third baseman, Max.
Runner at first with 2 away. And next for L.A., Max Muncy. And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Vasquez checks the runner. Hernandez dives back in safely. Two outs. Hard on the ground to first. He'll do it himself. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Number 70.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
For the Padres, the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Here comes a pitch. And that's a fair ball.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Next to hit,
1 ball,
Tyler Wade.
2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Cronenworth gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Ball. 2-2 the count.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Conforto on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Martin Maldonado up to hit.
Catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Swings through that one.
He can live up in the zone
1 ball,
all
2
game
strikes.
if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That one
2
missing
balls, 2
inside.
strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat
Now
too
batting,
much on that
the right
one.
fielder,
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Chop back up the middle. Throw on to Freeman, and they take care of Tatis for the out. And the inning is over. And we're back, ready now for the 5th inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. On the ground to the left. Bogarts with the throw to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Michael Conforto will climb in. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. On the ground right side, Cronenworth gets it to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Inside, almost got him.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
High fly ball out towards left center. And that'll do it. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the inning. Now, Luis Arias.
The designated hitter, Luis Arias.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Man at first, Manny Machado up to the plate. Arias on at first, nobody out. Pitch misses inside, and it's 2-1. And that is out of play. And a breaking ball misses outside. And foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, no outs. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. And that's a little bit high. 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. First and second here, no outs. And that's outside.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And that one in the air center field. Hernandez settles underneath it, makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Gavin Sheets now left-hand bat.
First baseman, Gavin Sheets.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but it needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Well done.
And a curve misses outside. And that'll load the bases.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
So they're all loaded up. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two outs. Foul tip, strike three. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Dalton Rushing. Fouled off. He was late. Towards first, Sheets steps on first for the out. So the batting order turns over. Next is the Dodger DH, Miguel Rojas. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. That clips the corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall.
Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Nick Pivetta.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Here's Mookie Betts now. And that one is inside. Turns and fires to Betts.
Nope,
that
that's
one
a ball.
misses. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
3-2.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Tyler Wade.
No.
You know, these Padres putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field, and the leadoff man aboard.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Martin Maldonado. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
2 strikes.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
And that one popped to short. Betts. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate.
Junior.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Now the DH for the Padres, Luis Arias. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back here at Petco Park. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. The 1-1 is fouled off. Liner caught at second. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. And that
Ball
one
2.
cutting but missing down low. And it's even up.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And they'll do it again. Three-two. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Next pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Dodgers are set down in order.
Now pitching for
They turn
Los
things
Angeles.
over to the southpaw, Alex
Number
Vesia.
51.
Gets an opportunity to
Alex
square off against his former
Vesia.
team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Three, four, five due up for the home team. Here comes Manny Machado. And downstairs. Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Payoff pitch. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit. That one not close. And it's 2-1. Man at second. Foul ball there.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings and misses. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away. And here's the first baseman, Gavin Sheets. That's way outside. Ball 2. Vesia. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Ground ball right side. And it gets by him. As he's held up and forced to stop at third. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Machado, the runner at third. Sheets over at first with one away.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Flares it into the outfield. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Jake Cronenworth will hit next.
Second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next offering misses down and away. And a swing and a miss. That is the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jeremiah Estrada.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Jeremiah Estrada.
Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pages. The Dodgers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Tied him up inside with that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swings through it for the K. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. And here is Michael Conforto.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Inside and hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. And here comes Tommy Edman. That one ripped. Bangs off the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
All over that one right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Off the mark there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. A second scores as well, and now they trail by 1.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now Miguel Rojas.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Double play ball to second. On to Bogarts. And that's 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Kirby Yates.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Stepping in for San Diego, Tyler Wade.
The left fielder, Tyler Wade.
Ball to strike. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss. Kirby Yates with the strikeout.
The catcher,
Martin Maldonado. The next up for the Padres.
Maldonado.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's out to center field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
The right fielder,
2 down, base is empty. Fernando Tatis Jr. The next up for the Padres. That clips the zone, and that's strike 2. And he chases that one below the zone. Throw to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning.
now pitching for
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Robert Suarez.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Well, one-run game. Here's Mookie now.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
That's off the inside corner. And now 3 balls and a strike. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. Rip to first, caught, applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a foul ball. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.